New York Governor Mario Cuomo burst onto the national political stage with his keynote address at the 1984 Democratic National Convention.
And we proclaim as loudly as we can the utter insanity of nuclear proliferation and the need for a nuclear freeze, if only to affirm the simple truth that peace is better than war because life is better than death.
It was so powerful, so well delivered, that it rocketed Cuomo to instant political fame. His political appearance even led some party faithful to wonder whether Cuomo wanted to be president himself.
They said, will you think about it? I said, I have been thinking about it.
But are you going to think about it anymore?
I'll try, Sam, to keep it out of my mind.
But it was that kind of indecisiveness that frustrated some Democrats, especially those on the more liberal end, and garnered Cuomo the nickname, fair or not, Hamlet on the Hudson. Ultimately, Cuomo chose not to run for president.
Has nothing to do with my chances. It has everything to do with my job as governor, and I don't see that I can do both. Therefore, I will not pursue the presidency.
Mario Matthew Cuomo was born in New York City in 1932 in the apartment above his father's grocery store. His Italian immigrant heritage helped shape Cuomo's values, which centered around family, education, and the law. After a brief shot at a minor league baseball career, Cuomo pursued a law degree, graduating top of his class from St. John's University. The allure of public service was strong, but early attempts at seeking political office ended in defeat. His first electoral success came in 1978 as running mate to Governor Hugh Carey. 4 years later, Carey stepped aside. Cuomo then entered the race for governor and won. It's a position he held for 12 years, winning 2 more terms handily by emphasizing lower taxes, balanced budgets, public education, and affirmative action. In 1993, he passed up the chance to be appointed to the Supreme Court, choosing instead to run for a 4th term as governor.
It would have been wonderful to be a Supreme Court justice in many ways. It was more important to me to try to run and win again because I thought I could serve better as governor than as a Supreme Court justice.
But Cuomo lost that race to newcomer George Pataki. He later said after 12 years, voters were just ready for a change. The constants in his life were faith and family. Cuomo was Catholic and married for over 6 decades to the love of his life, Matilda. The couple raised 5 children, including Maria, who is the wife of the fashion designer Kenneth Cole, Andrew Cuomo, who followed in his father's footsteps also as the governor of New York, as well as journalist and CNN anchor Chris Cuomo. In later years, Cuomo hosted a radio show, returned to the private sector both as an attorney and author, and continued to speak out for the party he loved and the causes he held close to his heart. Asked once how he wanted to be remembered.
One of the simple things I wanted to achieve is I want to be governor, I want to be the hardest working there ever was. And I want, when it's over, and I figured on 4 years at first, I want people to say, now there was an honest person.